In this new world video, we're taking a look at 6 legendary blunderbusses that can drop from the open world. So let's dive straight into the video. The first blunderbuss that I would recommend is Fired Fury. This will come with Strength, Vicious, Keenly Empowered, and Penetrating Headshot. For all of these blunderbusses, I tried to get 2 damage perks on them, but a lot of them are pretty crappy, so I'm going to try to pick out the best. This is the first one, Fired Fury, pretty good. You can get this from the Champions track or the PvP track, and it's pretty good since it has basically 2 damage perks. Well, almost free if you go for headshots, so pretty good blunderbuss and probably the one that's the best. But Vicious is probably not the best on blunderbusses since people build Resilient a lot and the critical multiplier is not the best. Moving on to the next blunderbuss, it's called Cave Crawler. This one has 30 strength, plague crits basically so that you can reduce the healing, and enchanted really good. You're gonna auto attack a lot with the blunderbuss, and I also chose the net shot on this one to include it since I feel like if you're playing the open world, net shot is pretty good. Otherwise probably spreading grenades on the blunderbuss. But net shot for chasing down your opponent. I'll probably run this one. It's fine. Only 1 damage perk though. Plague crits, I don't really think it's damage. It's just damage or healing reduction. So not that good at the moment, I guess. But you can find this from the Depths Mutated. So look out for that one. You're gonna have to run it in mutation. Moving on to the next blunderbuss, the Black Guards blunderbuss. I actually used this one before I decided to buy myself or craft myself a new blunderbuss. So this one will come with Strength, Plague crits, Keen, and Keenly Jagged. Not the best, Keen probably not the best on a blunderbuss since the critical hit multiplier, but Keenly Jagged pretty good, and I guess the Plague crits split or Plague crits is pretty good. So not the best one, but to get started, probably pretty good. Since you can find this from Tempest, just need to run it a couple of times and defeat the snake boss, I believe. Let's move on to the next blunderbuss. Feat of Engineering. This one comes with Strength, Chain Fire, Mortal Refreshment, so you'll get your cooldowns back a little bit earlier. Blunderbuss is pretty dependent on cooldowns. And then Enchanted 2 damage perks, pretty good, and you get a bit cooldown reduction when you kill something or get an assist, I believe. So probably this one is better than all of the rest, especially with the chain and enchanted. So really good, and the cooldown does help. You can get this from a lot of enemies in the open world. It just keeps going, so good luck finding this. Maybe you can find it on the trading post for a bit cheaper. But look out for this one if it drops for you. Moving on to Radiant. I don't know how to say it. Radiant. Anyway, doesn't matter. It has Constitution, some Strength, Enchanted, Vorpal, and Keenly Fortified. This will come from a lot of enemies in the open world as well. So good luck finding this one. Hopefully, if you find it, it's pretty good. But 2 damage perks, Keenly Fortified, not the worst one, but you will have to aim for the head a lot, which is difficult with the blunderbuss, I guess, since they're so close. And then for the last one, I wanted to include at least 1 Constitution one, since it's so difficult to find anything with intelligence on it, and I know a lot of blunderbuss players plays intelligence instead of strength. Unfortunately, there's not intelligent blunderbusses. In just Deep Hole has it, but Deep Hole has a PvE perk on it, so I decided to look for a blunderbuss with Constitution on it that's decent but actually awful. So let's take a look at this one. It has Refreshing, Keenly Fortified, and Vicious. Unfortunately, this is the only Constitution one out there at the moment, so you're kinda out of luck for this one. But you can get it from Dynasty Shipyard Mutated. I actually have this one, so you can go farm for this one. If you want a starter blunderbuss, obviously you're going to look for one on the market with attunement and keenly empowered and enchanted. That's my base blunderbuss if I can get it, but at the moment it's pretty expensive. So I hope this video was helpful. If it was, give this video a like, and if you want to see me play blunderbuss and my build that I use, then you can take a look at this video.